And we're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Invincible. Where we left off yesterday, we found some survivors, and unfortunately, we found one crew member who did not make it. Very sad, very sad. But let's move on. Before we move on, actually, I want to backtrack. I want to go back and see if it's possible to actually go back. It's actually possible to go back and see if I missed anything, because it says here, says, first of all, big gap here, but it also says there's rope here, there's something to interact.
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
I have no idea what's back here, but, like, there's a lot I have not really explored or I missed. I just want to make sure I haven't missed everything. So, we are gonna go.
No point in going back this way.
Never mind. Just forget all of that. Let's just continue the journey, I guess. There. So yeah, I did a lot of thinking yesterday, and yeah, I'm just how much I really like this this story so far. There's a mystery. There. Also, I did do a little research on the book. Oh,
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
I did take a look at the book, though, that this game is apparently based on, and I really want to read the book after I beat the game. It's probably something I'm going to be doing. Oh!
I've got Gorski's signal.
Gorski!
So soon? It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted with it.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Alright, I'm gonna trust you.
I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again.
Fucking what?
Now go ahead.
Oh.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis extrema remedia.
Alright.
Let's take a look.
Interesting art. Fish.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. Wasn't until the fourth day that comms failed.
Why did comms fail? There's a specimen.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Okay. You know, this is giving me scavenger's reign.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
Let's see.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Nothing. No, this 100% is giving me Scavenger's Reign vibes. I love that show.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor? They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Wait a minute. That shows atmospheric pressure. Okay, so pressure isn't bad. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Interesting. Actually. Oh, that's high pressure. Okay. Look at the radiation. Right? 02. Look at the radiation. Radiation 1. 2. 2. 84. 84.
It happened in a matter of seconds.
2.
But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Ball-E. Since it's more concerned. Yeah, why not?
Please enter Luna. L-U-N-A.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Cool. All right. I have a buddy. He's a little buddy. Well, he's not really little, but, you know. How do I go down? Where do I go down? I'd like to know where I go down. I would like to go... Oh, this way. Okie doke. Let's go this way. Okie doke.
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported...
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Whoa. Okay. I see something over there, though. Hold on. Oh, it's you. It's that way, though. Oh, I see it. Structures. Okay. Let's follow this. Let's follow this thing. Let's go the way we're supposed to. So I guess I'm just not allowed to go back the way I came. Oh.
Huh. I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr. Gorski.
All right. What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Okay. Oh. F. The right branch. Okay. Hello, guy. He's just a little guy. There it is.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
The structure from the notes. It fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm going to apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right. How about that point? What does it look like?
Oh.
What called the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
Well, it's a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
But built for what? That's what I'm worried about.
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
This way. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Okay. Oh. I'm guessing this way? Come on, buddy. Yeah, it goes this way. That's what this is telling me.
Hey, Luna.
Hey, shoes.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. And it's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that happening? Alright, let's move on. Let's get moving. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Looks like geological activity?
I think we have the fourth point.
Oh.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
There we go. Lava. Geological activity. Yeah, boy. Let's get walking.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Don't sass your astrogator. That's the I think that's the one ass you don't want to sass. Don't sass the ass. Where's that go? That's the thing about walking sims, you don't know which way is the right way! Haha! It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. What's this way?
Yasna? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something...
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
The hell is this crap anyway?
Three, two, one.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Oh. Jesus, Luna, you scared the shit out of me. Oh.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Oh.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose a probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
That's handy. That's very handy, actually. Thank you. Thank you. Very handy. Very handy. Very handy. So about taking a moment. Oh, hey buddy.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way. I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can
Better
it
be.
fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Hello. It's pure hubris to think that humans will be in charge of our creations for too long. Humans can barely control anything, let alone machines. Hey, buddy. That's why I'm nice to machines, because when they eventually rise up, they'll know I'm not an asshole.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Oh, have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Well, if we assume that they'll surpass us, things will get complicated. Because in order to program a brain with computing power equal to that of a human, you need a brain with computing power higher than that of a human. Ergo, a man cannot make a machine smarter than a man.
Then who else would design it?
Self-learning algorithms, some spontaneous process, or pure chaos. Something inhuman, that's for sure. Shh, Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
I see nothing. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? If we make machines that will think like us, let's just assume, right? Let's just assume that we make a machine, AI, that thinks just like a human, right? I mean, how do you create a self-learning machine? You give it a design, or you give it a brain that's designed to work similar to a human brain. To learn similarly to how a human learns, and eventually you get a machine that does think like a human. If they'll think like a human, well, what do humans do? They create. They make things. They do stuff. You know? That's what a machine will do. It'll learn. It'll create.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
A machine will create. And the cycle just repeats. Some actual wildlife. Some form of life. Strange bushes.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations.
Oh.
They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Something's flying off of them. If they're breaking onto the surface, it's probably because they want sunlight, so yeah.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
There we go. Oh, these are long. Okay. Do not touch those. Right. Guess. Nothing. Wait, was there more? More descriptions? No? Okay. Gorski? Did he go downstairs?
Astrogator,
underground?
Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Absolutely.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so. Turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. Only a fool wouldn't have concerns.
Well, if the roles were reversed, I know I would have wanted Gorski to come save me, so let's go save Gorski. More of these bushes. Interesting.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Oh, we're gonna have to touch some of these, aren't we? Alright. Well, time to go through the bushes.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 200. That is not bad. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good.
landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew, Doctor.
Right. I'm inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. He barely escapes alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it.
Interesting. It's a very interesting universe. Like in the cosmic sense, but just story-wise, it's a very interesting, very interesting setting. Where we are in the human sense. I wonder what that is. Heck? There really is an ocean. Son of a bitch.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Checking out Site 1 first. Site 1 first.
I have an object in sight. where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
That way. Let's go.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
I disagree.
Regis 3 is an alien planet, Astrogator. Extinct or not, we shouldn't act like we own the place.
Exactly.
Because of this kind of attitude, the Anthropocene will become the fate of every planet we step foot on.
Aren't you exaggerating, Doctor? You probably sound like a simple soldier, but I believe that if something is already dead, it can't be harmed.
I disagree.
That's quite right. In the biological sense. You never know what you'll face on a mission. Will our knowledge prove sufficient to comprehend what's alien to us? Or will we ever be... Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So,
Wait.
continue.
We could even accidentally kill it.
Sounds like quite a far-reaching assumption, especially considering that we're talking about a harmless fag end, the far end of the known universe.
Right. Got a bit carried away. Still, we shouldn't behave recklessly on the mission.
On that we can agree, Doctor. Completely.
I mean, it's not about being negligent or anything like that. It's just you're contaminating the source of scientific study. It'd be like if someone, like, I don't know. It'd be like if someone fucking, I don't know, put... Oh no, you know exactly what it is? It's like that one guy who stole all those moon rocks from NASA and then had sex on top of them on his bed. That's what that's like.
This path is not the easiest one. But at least I'm moving onward.
At the military academy, they used to say that difficult routes lead us the farthest. Well, hopefully not too far. You still have to come back.
Are you trying to motivate me, sir?
Of course.
I appreciate the, effort.
But yeah, no, that's exactly what that is. Oh, I guess we have to go in the water. Cool. Oh. The bushes. I guess it's coming back to me.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
Oh, I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Oh.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface for just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
Guess I'm okay. Oh. Ah. Hey, buddy. I'm right here, don't worry. So I'm working on a theory. They ruled off the...
Are you there?
Oh, I am.
Over.
There.
I guess that's a no.
So I'm just gonna take a moment. So, we thought the extinction event that killed all life, the reason why there's no life is there's an extinction event, right? Plenty of oxygen, no life, kind of a mystery. Well, let's think about that for a second. So they thought, well, hey, maybe it's an asteroid. They said there's no evidence of that, or at least there's evidence that contradicts that.
Is everything all right?
Yes, all good. I'm already in the infirmary on life support. You found me in time.
Oh, thank God.
May I ask, what did he do with Merritt?
I placed her body in a crime chamber so that her family say goodbye.
Thank you.
Please, don't thank me. It was the least I could do for her.
So, anyway, my theory was, something else must have caused the extinction event. Maybe, I don't know, a world war, massive exchange in nuclear weapons, but he would have seen cities, stuff like that. That doesn't make sense. Maybe a biological weapon, maybe something, but again, we would see buildings, you know, stuff like that. So I'm thinking of a theory. You know, there's these inorganic, these metal, something somewhere between metal and life, metal and biological stuff. Oh, speaking of,
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
I see. Oh, rope.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since you left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Not a good sign. Let's go.
I'm going down after him. Tell me one more thing. When it comes to Merritt, are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. And what is your opinion? Should we look into her brain?
Oh. Oh man. What would she have wanted?
The more we know, the better chance we have to help others.
Let's take a gamble.
Right.
I'm okay.
One sec.
Balls.
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
Sway. Alright.
No good. I can't reach anything.
Any other ideas?
We could whistle Dixie and shove our thumbs up our asses.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything...
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Well, I'm not hanging here forever, if we still haven't come up with anything.
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
Astrogator, as much as I love complex analysis, I'm really sick of all this hanging.
Of course. Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right. Let's give it a try.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide me.
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
You could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
I guess that was the right way to go. What would have happened if I... Oh. Fascinating. Maybe... Okay. Wild thought, but let's do a thought experiment here. Maybe these are the ruins. Maybe these are the cities. Maybe... What the fuck?
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here. He didn't take a tent. Anyway,
Damn.
what's the idea of doing it alone?
What is this place? Makes my skin crawl. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that?
Bam.
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet.
Okay, let's take a look.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor?
No.
Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit. That sounds more like him. You must trace his steps, Doctor.
I'm working on it.
There we go.
Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, no. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms. But I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Alright.
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters, even 150.
And all made of this metal.
To a significant degree. If something were to live here,
Yes?
it would have to be very small, like insects. On the other hand, there's no floor around to support such organisms.
Okay. I guess it's not so far-fetched anymore. I love how I thought that up.
Left or right?
How do I... Where's Telepticon? How do I... Oh my god, what was the button? Fucking hell. There it is. Okay. City. I guess we'll call this Gorski City.
I can't even see the bottom.
The structures go that deep.
Yes. I dread to think. What if Dr. Gorski fell down there?
I took that into account when calibrating the probe. It will examine the bottom. I'll let you know if I find him.
Okay. Well, we got a plan. I'm going through that crack. Wait, what's down here? Oh, did I go that way? Actually. Like, it seems like there's an actual path this way. Right? Like, yeah, that's a path. But what's that way? Oh my god. Let's go this way first.
Have you chosen where to go?
I'm still wondering.
Oh my god.
There's no time to hesitate, Doctor.
I'm sorry.
We need to take decisive action.
Decisive action. I'm going left.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
So you actually make choices.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
It's hard for me to imagine that any biological forms could survive here. The interiors of these structures are filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself.
Oh. You've already said something similar before. Just after landing, when you found those bushes.
Yes, right. I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already.
It also looks like it actually becomes rock. Like, look at that. That's very uniform. That's very, like... Is all of this made by... Looks like it.
How's the terrain? Those structures, are they still everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal.
Very fascinating stuff, man. Maybe it's a... Oh, man. I'm gonna go on a limb here, but like a self-replicating city? A city that builds itself? I mean, think about it. That's a very efficient way of colonizing the universe. Send down microbots or nanites, plant them onto the planet, have them build an entire city for you before your colonists even show up. Maybe this is some sort of
I see the probe.
terraforming thing that went out of control.
Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that
Oh
your
my
phone...
God.
Oh, I see the cover snap right off.
Oh.
Ah, yes. There's an error in the logs.
Poor little guy.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. And to bring it to you.
No problem, I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see. Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay, now.
There we go.
7 meters forward. So, 45 degrees to the left, and full steam ahead. Stop. Now, rotate 45 degrees to the right.
Hello.
2 meters forward. Land.
He's got little legs. That's adorable. He's got little landing gear. Okay. Oh yeah, just force it in. Just force it closed. Sure, why not? Millions of dollars of taxpayers' money. Yeah, sure. Just
Oh, don't be angry.
hit it.
No anger. It's a warning sign.
I know, I know. You're welcome, Luna.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, buddy. Man. Oh, hey. Come on, little guy. Let's go.
It's a bit like Pando.
What?
What? Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest.
Huh, that does sound bizarre. So maybe.
We're inside a massive fucking... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Weird, I think, is this planet's MO. Is this the reason why most of the planet's dead? Because the whole planet is made of this stuff?
Doctor, something has been recorded after all.
Theo?
But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
What was that? Play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in.
No doubt. It's him. Well, let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger.
I'm not gonna move.
Information again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
All myths are
By
rooted
the way,
in some
you're
form
right,
of
Doctor. Gorski did lose
truth.
himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
Or this way. So, we encountered an alien civilization before? Just one that's dead? Interesting. Very interesting. Thanks.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. This is starting to look like a deliberate diversion to me.
You may be right. The question is, who's behind all these disruptive activities?
That I don't know, sir.
Sabotage? Or as the good Captain Kirk would say, sabotage? Sabotage? It might be sabotage. Oh, thanks.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
He stumbled.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You heard correctly.
Yeah, looks like he
I'm
fell.
afraid we must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor.
Probe. What about the... That's the probe. Okay. My god. Pipes. Pipes? Maybe? I don't know. One giant circuit. Maybe it's... Okay, another wild theory. Right? What if it's some sort of self-replicating circuitry and construction material wrapping itself around the planet, turning into what could be a Matryoshka brain.
No one of sound mind would decide to go down this way. And yet Gorski...
A Matryoshka brain is, by the way, a massive supercomputer basically built, basically converted from a planet. Basically.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Marritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar.
We're noticing a trend. And then... what's his name? The other one that we found alive. I forgot his name. It looked like he scattered his journals, right? So what's going on here? I don't know. The slow. Yep. Nope. Brittle.
Ouch!
Jasna, what is it?
I took a shortcut.
On purpose?
Not really.
Yeah, why did I walk on that? That looked brittle. God damn it. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry. There. Oh, damn. Crack. I got eyes on the second beacon. He's right through here.
Finally! I have his position.
A visual?
Not yet.
Gorski? Gorski?
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Jasna.
Still nothing.
Yeah.
Should be right ahead. Should be around... oh no.
I found his backpack. You know what that means, sir?
There he is.
He's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's lying in a sinkhole. Doctor? Almost there.
Gorski? It's brittle. Careful.
Got him.
Gorski.
He's not moving.
He's breathing. Okay. Good trick,
Gorski.
actually.
Gorski, look at me.
Gorski.
His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
Saturation is within the lower range. Risk of tissue hypoxia.
And the reactions?
Gorski, come on.
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for a landing site.
Alright, come on. Come on, Gorski.
Okay, let me just... I'm putting him out. Done. He's out. I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Damn it.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze.
Alright,
Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The probe will guide you.
okay.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You'd need a spare for that.
Do it.
The protocol doesn't provide for connecting two suits at the same time.
In that case, I'll give him my tank.
Negative. I won't allow it, Yasna. If you faint, the doctor won't carry you.
Fuck it. Body breathing. Let's go.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hold on, Gorski.
I still can't hear you, Doctor. Please repeat.
Don't be angry, sir. But
But what? Please go ahead.
after careful consideration, I gave Gorski my tank. We still don't know when you'll send the lander, so I can't leave him without oxygen.
Doctor, I explicitly told you not to. Never mind. Let's hope Artie can finish the job if you're both unconscious.
Hypoxia is extremely dangerous. You risk brain damage. We need his brain. We also need him. He's alive. We gotta keep him alive. Jesus, more of this honeycomb stuff. Come on.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you set up the transmitter, I should start it.
Oh. Right here? Okay. Let's go.
There it is. Pulse, heart rate, saturation, almost within the range. Now, mark the place.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No!
Please hold on.
I caught the probe.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Flying.
Oh. Doesn't sound good. That sounded painful.
What? What was that?
What the hell?
Astrogator, I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location.
I don't have my oxygen.
Novik, do you copy? Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
Hypoxia.
Heartbeat's racing, but saturation hasn't dropped below the tissue norm. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, we're fine. We're okay. For now. Don't know how long I was out, but we have a few hours before symptoms start showing. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to end the episode here. It's been going on a little longer than I'd like, but this seems like a great place to stop. So, shit. So yeah, this has been a very interesting episode, and I think I'm just gonna keep playing. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.